Welcome everyone to our first live stream event. We are very happy to have you here and are very excited to announce new services on our connectivity platform today. But for those of you who don't know anything about us as ngena or our services yet, I would like to introduce us quickly. ngena stands for Next Generation Enterprise Network Alliance. So what does this mean? We have built a global platform that provides comprehensive, integrated, fully automated, highly flexible, and easy to use connectivity services to any location in the world. Our platform was designed to enable business customers on their digital journey to the cloud. Our more than 30 go-to-market partners, who are leading telecommunication providers and system integrators, have a unique positioning in their respective regions and vast experience in building international corporate networks, giving you a global service with all the benefits of local care. Built on Cisco technology, we are using state-of-the-art cloud and virtualization technologies of Cisco Viptela. We reduce complexity, and we have proven that our platform as a service approach allows partners to sell and deploy much faster and with much less effort than any other solution in the market. And with these introduction words, I'm happy to now hand over to Markus, our founder and one of our managing directors, to announce our new services.
Many thanks for the introduction, Nadine. Before I talk about our new services, let us have a quick look at our unique ngena platform. ngena's connectivity platform consists of the following key elements. It gives access to all configuration and deployment functions from a single pane of glass and is based on global service catalog. It allows fully automated deployment of overlay services based on multi-layer service orchestration. It offers most comprehensive set of services based on leading Cisco technology with full access to all SD-WAN and security capabilities. With today's announcement, including Cisco Viptela as well as Meraki. It also provides all kinds of connectivity services like public internet or Ethernet, but also supports bring your own network, your own connectivity, like existing MPLS networks or internet connectivity. Therefore, this is our definition of a connectivity platform as a service. As a service consumption model, leveraging a scalable global platform, standardized services from a global service catalog, globally consistent delivery of services, including overlay and underlay, and end-to-end automation with leading Cisco technology at its kernel. As Cisco is our key partner in developing the ngena platform, I am happy now to hand over to JL, who will talk about our partnership and Cisco's SD-WAN capability. JL.
Hey, good morning, Marcus, and good morning, everyone. Thank you. Hope everybody's safe out there. Yeah, it's a great time, suddenly so timely, given, unfortunately, the world that we live in, where society has to become fully digital overnight. And this live stream is, again, an illustration of what we would not have suddenly thought even a year ago in terms of how to deliver such announcements, which we like actually still to do in some of the key events, for example, that we are driving at Cisco. So it's been that digital society relies upon a level of connectivity that is unprecedented. To your point, whether it's actually for working, remote working, as most, almost every one of us do, unless obviously you have to go to places, hospital, obviously the healthcare folks are definitely at the front line, but not the only one. Schooling, as we know, exercising, even everything is being done pretty much online in a different manner, and that requires actually platforms of very strong capabilities. So by adding Meraki today to the connectivity platform as a service of ngena, we will be able now, ngena will be able to offer the broadest gamut of connectivity capabilities to the industries, companies, from rich IT to lean IT. And as you stated, we have built together over the past few years a very automated structured platform that leverages the SD-WAN capabilities until now of Viptela, full-fledged. As you stated, with different, obviously, transport and access technologies, with full, obviously, overlay application, clearly aware routing and capabilities that are very sophisticated in a world that is actually looking at applications in the clouds, multi-cloud. So all of this, by adding Meraki to the fore, we will not only obviously now pursue maybe even more effectively industries, new industries, and companies in retail, in healthcare, in education as well. A lot of universities are using it, but being able actually even to mix and match because one of the key innovations on automation is the peering potentially between customers that have still very large corporate campuses, as well as actually a retail business, and can mix and match Meraki and Viptela in a very automated manner. So overall, certainly a great addition to the ngena as a service platform, the connectivity side, with very world-leading Cisco technologies underneath. Thank you. Back to you, Marcus.
Thank you, JL. And having a closer look at the ngena platform, it is already supporting a broad set of customer requirements for core enterprise networks based on Cisco Viptela, like you explained, JL. And it supports, for example, full network segmentation over the WAN and WAN acceleration. But there are different and less sophisticated customer requirements as well. Therefore, ngena has now extended its leading platform capability to best support large network deployments with less complex requirements, e.g. often seen for branch offices and retail businesses, or even supporting employees working from home. We have added Cisco's Meraki technology to our service portfolio, which offers an easy-to-deploy and manage basic SD-WAN service with leading-edge security features at a very attractive price point. Both technologies, Meraki as well as Viptela, have a strong fundamental SD-WAN set of capabilities, like supporting different WAN topologies, or are highly scalable up to 10,000 plus sites, or provide zero-touch provisioning. But each of these technologies also have their specific edge. Meraki especially supports a full stack of branch infrastructure, including security, the WAN itself, the switching, the wireless, and more, as well as the Viptela technology supports more WAN links, 3 and more, or provides a multicast support over the WAN. And if we now have a look to the different deployment options on the next slide, we see that the ngena platform is supporting a very broad set of different deployment options. Because you have the specific capabilities of an SD-WAN from Viptela, you of course have exactly the same capability based on the Meraki technology. The Meraki is not just providing the SD-WAN, but also can have a consistent service across the LAN and WAN, so includes the Wi-Fi and switching capabilities. But you also can add the Meraki Wi-Fi switching capabilities to an SD-WAN network supported by Viptela technology. As well, you have the option to have a hybrid SD-WAN for some of the sites being connected via the Viptela devices or via the Meraki devices. And last but not least, of course, you can get all of it. It means a combination of SD-WAN based on the Viptela and Meraki technology, as well as including the Wi-Fi switching. So there's a broad set of these deployment options, all from one platform. If it comes to the devices, we support a full range of the Cisco devices, which includes the V-Edges itself, as well as the new ISR 1100 series and the universal CPEs called ENCS, based on the x86 technology. as well as the C edges or the ISR core series 1000, 4000 or the ASRs. On the Meraki, we also support the full range of devices based on the MX devices from the MX64 to 450, as well as a specific equipment which can be used by teleworkers called the Z3. Now, looking into another exciting new offering on the next slide, which we call the ngena at home. This we have developed to have a standardized and fast option to bring the enterprise network to teleworkers. This is a customer demand that has specifically grown very recently, as we all experienced these times. There is a high need for secure access to corporate IT infrastructures from home and an effective quality control to offer and ensure good working environments from home. Competing with the network traffic of our kids while they enjoy Netflix or gaming, and you at the same time attend an important customer web sharing session, is just one of the examples that show how SD-WAN can help teleworkers and companies in pursuing their business. Our new offering, ngena at home, has two different flavors. The ngena at home basic leverages the Meraki technology. The ngena at home advanced is based on the Vitaila technologies. And of course, both offerings comes with all the respective services which I have introduced just before. Now, looking at the services overall on the next slide, you see this is a set of services which we can offer to you from a common connectivity platform. It includes a Cisco SD-WAN based on Vitaila, the V-edges. It includes the Cisco SD-WAN iOS XE based on the C-edges. It includes the Cisco Meraki SD-WAN. It also includes the Cisco Meraki Wi-Fi switching. I have talked about it, but now I am so happy to introduce another new service, our first vertical offering and the first vertical use case. It's an advanced business analytics and omni-channel marketing platform. And no one better than Martin of ABL can talk about that. He is from our service partner.
So Marcus, thank you very much for the introduction and for that exciting announcement so far on the Meraki managed service offering and the hybrid solution that you're launching together with us here. I'm really, really excited to be part of that live stream here and to announce even more of the solutions we're going to be offering together in the next month and years to come. So why I'm excited, digital business innovation is very much about creating it in a co-innovation manner. True business value cannot be achieved alone in the digital times that we are in, with all the experiences that we are making around Corona, or all other digital experience trends that we're facing in the current marketplace. So you never succeed alone. You always succeed when you partner up to really deliver vertical use cases in a real value-adding manner by driving business scenarios, especially in environments we are talking about lean IT. So the vertical we are talking about today and the focus that we're going to be setting in this session is the retail sector as one exemplary scenario around lean IT environments. So we are new to the ngena family, and that's why I would like to start with that first slide about who is ABL. So as you see, we've been founded in 2013, and right from the beginning, our founders were very, passionate about data. Data perceived to be gold, and wireless and sensor-based networks to be the gold mines for the upcoming ages and years to come. So still today, we are very passionate about data and the business intelligence that you can take out of that and drive it to the next level. So that is why we have invested very early in a platform that we call OCMP, which integrates all sorts of data sources into one platform and having an output that really does drive business decision-making in an automated way. Next slide, please. So what do? We connect. We connect people, we connect stores, also in this new SD-WAN fashion, as described earlier by Marcus. And we see exactly what happens in the stores, in the branches, in the branch offices, in the setup locations, in a distributed way. We see how trendy those stores are when we're talking about retail. We see how trendy groups of stores are, so location groups are. We see how people move within these stores or in groups of stores. So we see a lot of location analytics and location knowledge out of the platform that we're delivering together in our vertical solution here. And secondly, we communicate. We communicate to improve customer experience at the point of sale. We measure what happens. We measure the interaction by driving campaign analytics across not only one store, 2 stores, across hundreds of stores if the use case is like that. So that is what our platform, the Omnichannel marketing platform, is capable of. And both in combinations, both modules, location analytics and campaign analytics, are pretty powerful, and they're delivering real business value as it creates knowledge and potentially automates business decision making. And that's what we call consulting. So you're not offering more and less than a consulting service based on a platform technology that sits on networks and sensor-based infrastructures. Next slide, please. So what do? We drive innovation, and we drive innovation in an as-a-service model. We manage the network, we integrate other data sources via APIs, and we support this platform. We run it, and we do run it together with ngena in that hybrid model, but also we drive it together with you as our partners. Our professional services are all around aiming at empowering you as a partner of ngena and ABL to add your value creation. You are as close, that close to your customers that nobody can match your intimacy, but bringing us in will give you another competitive edge towards your customers. So I'm really pleased that we're driving business together. To give you an example, I would love to switch to the next slide. How does OCMP look like, the Omnichannel marketing platform? Just as an example, this is our campaign editor. On the left-hand side, you would see how you would design the customer journey on your smartphone, on the end device, and how the end customer of your customer, the client or the guest or the visitor, would perceive the customer journey, as we call it. You can adjust all sorts of patterns and design flavors and create individual welcoming pages, time-based campaigns, and customer-defined campaign flows, which are exactly fitting your needs that you want to be delivering to your customers and customer. And it's not only that, you can also drive surveys, getting knowledge back, drive interaction, ask for email addresses to fuel your CRM systems or MailChimp functionalities. Regardless of the end device that we're talking about. You would have one single content management integrated into our media manager in place that can help you integrate all sorts of deliverables that you want to bring across, either it being questionnaires, videos, photos, JPEGs, whatever sort. You can all integrate them no matter where they're coming from and quickly automate them and populate them into the system. Next slide, please. So this is what an example could look like, an example of one customer journey in the OCMP. This is an example in the retail sector, but just imagine what you can do for other verticals as well when it comes to customer interaction. The beauty of the system is you can create customer journeys in multiple ways, for multiple destinations, for multiple SSIDs, for multiple location groups, and driven by multiple partners that are adding content based on a user-based permission system that we've implemented in the back end of the platform. And all of that integrated into one campaign plan. This is the beauty of the system. Just imagine what the flexibility of that platform can provide. Just imagine if you can push app downloads on the landing page. Just imagine if you can interact based on the customer's click behavior in his individual customer journey. Next slide, please. As we are short on time, I need to leave you with this impression of the platform. But what's in it for you? That's the most crucial piece I get for you in this session. What's in it for you? We as ABL, we are working based on use cases and reference models. We are project-driven and we are visionary at the same time. So we want to be executing together with ngena and yourself on real-life customer examples. We want to see where customers are and help you transform they think about their future and their vision. We really want to help you driving and realizing impossible projects. Just imagine if you are a grocery store and you have big brands servicing you with their food. You can advertise their products in your networks or in your retail networks. By that means, we can empower monetization and get reinvestments of the investment into the platform and the network itself. By that, we do line of business up. We are not approaching the usual IT guys in your customer's business. We are approaching the marketing teams, the HR teams that maybe want to search for new recruitees, for new people to employ via the platform. So we're changing the conversation. That's simply it. And by that, we are increasing relevance. It's all about how the customer succeeds and how we together can help them to do that. It's very much a business need in a context kind of IT environment for guests, visitors, or whoever, but we make it core. And with your services layer put around our offering, it's very much about offering a co-innovation in a pure partner play, how it is, successful, how it will be successful in the next years to come. All research analysts in the world say you cannot drive transformation yourself. You need strong partnerships. And ngena and ABL, we are here to support you in your real-life customer scenarios, whenever you're talking about branches, whenever you're talking about stores, whenever you're talking about distributed architecture, and serve you from the SD-WAN connectivity piece right until the end customer that is asking for customer experience in the new age. So please shout out, ask us for demos of the platform via the partner managers of ngena or by myself. I would like to ask you, watch out for upcoming deep dives that we are intending to offer for you. It's not only about retail. There is so much flexibility in the platform, in our joint services, also financial services, also for banking in general, for professional services as such. For all the services, there is a lot to be discussing. So we are looking forward to get in contact with you. And with that, I would like to hand over to Nadine and want to thank you for listening to what I was saying. Thank you. Nadine, over to you.
Thank you, Martin. And thank you very much to Markus and Martin for these very useful insights. So we received some questions via email, but to our audience out there, please feel free to hand in any questions on our live chat. We'll answer all of them later on. So the first one goes to you, Markus. How does the go-to-market work in more detail? And do I get support from ngena or from Cisco?
Okay, it's a good question. So, of course, for all the new offerings which we introduced to you with around Meraki and the OCMP and so on, of course, we keep our current approach, which is ecosystem-driven. This means that you as a partner, of course, you're still serving your customers and ngena providing the platform, allowing you to have a faster time to market and a much easier sales of these advanced services, now including a broader set of services. So the philosophy still is the same. Global reach via the global platform of ngena, and now extended to the ABL, as well as the local care by you as our partners and really caring about the customer. The help you get is from all of us. This means from ngena, the partner managers, as well as our pre-sales experts. There's a strong support by Cisco, where we have full alignment with their sales teams and enterprise sales, but also with a partner account management organization. And as Martin already explained, also the ABL experts are always there to support you. So I think there's a full package of support to bring these services to your customers.
Thank you, Markus. And we also received another question via email. Martin, that one is for you. So what are the ideal customers for the OCMP concept?
Well, from our experience, as I said, we are project driven, and we've checked quite a lot of verticals on where we would succeed. And interestingly, there are multiple kind of verticals that we are attractive for. Whenever you're talking about a distributed architecture, whenever you talk about multiple destinations that you want to compare, whenever you have waiting areas or people where people are staying longer, whenever you're talking about guest-facing Wi-Fi to create customer experiences, like in banking, like in also in smart cities to make pedestrian zones more attractive. That's where we are hitting our sweet spot in this solution. In general, we are open, we are flexible, and we've seen even utility providers asking for our services to build wireless sensors into their e-loading stations to provide some sort of wireless service while people are loading their electrical car. So you see, there is so much we could offer together with the connectivity piece in SD-WAN via Viptela and Meraki.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And there's another one for you, Markus, which came in via email. So imagine I have customers with very different requirements, but for all of them, security is a key topic. How can ngena support me specifically with these diverse security requirements?
Yeah, so we are very proud that we have a broad set of the security services and capabilities all come from the Cisco portfolio as well. So just to give you a few examples for how you can select our security services. For example, on our data centers, we call them the ngena hubs. We have regional internet breakouts, which are, of course, fully secured by firewall and advanced security services. We also support fully local internet breakout at any customer site, as Meraki has advanced security service portfolio, as well as a C-Edge on the Viptela technology as well. So not just the firewall security services, but also URL filtering, advanced malware protection, and so on and so on. And you simply decide whether you want to have the intrusion prevention detection services on top of that, and so on. All is available on our service catalog. And if you do not want to have an on-site security service running, but you rather want to leverage the cloud security services, we have already partnered with Zscaler a while ago and fully support the inclusion or the connection to the Zscaler cloud, as well, of course, as we are supporting the Cisco umbrella cloud security as well. So I think all our partners and finally customers can select from this broad set of security services and can more or less choose what best fits to their specific requirements.
Okay, thank you very much, Markus. And being conscious of time, maybe one last question, Martin, that goes to you. So what is the unique selling point compared to your competitors?
Well, that's a pretty good question, actually, that I've been asked quite a lot. And the answer is pretty simple. We do care about the project. We are part of the project. It's not only about selling a license or some sort of platform, a platform model. It's very much about driving, including the managed service, driving the entire piece together with our partners. So we are fully into it. It's about the data that allows us to own the knowledge that we derive out of the networks. And ultimately, it's very much about automating business decision-making of your customers or the ngena partners and ABL partners' customers. And most importantly, we are project-driven. We are part of that. So we are still small. We are a super speedy ship, and we want to be there at the point of sale. In this case, with your customer, and bringing in the deal in a very individual manner if it's required to do so. So we are fully into it, and we are not just a supplier. We are project driven. Does that
Okay.
answer the question? I hope.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much to both of you for giving us these very useful insights and answering all the questions. Thank you to all participants out there, and thanks for the comments. We will touch on them later. And I thank all of you for joining, and I'm very much looking forward to see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.